Welcome back to Draphics. In this video, we'll explore the inversion group of blend modes. These include difference, exclusion, subtract, and divide. Unlike darken, lighten, or contrast modes, these blending options invert or subtract values, creating striking and sometimes surreal effects. Let's break them down one by one with examples. Difference. Difference subtracts the base color from the blend color, or vice versa, depending on which is brighter, and then takes the absolute value. The result is always non-negative, producing strong inverted effects. Black leaves the base unchanged. White inverts the base colors. In the example, notice how the cat image becomes a high-contrast cyan red effect inside the circle. This makes difference useful for creating inverted looks or aligning layers when you need to check differences. Exclusion. Exclusion is similar to difference, but softer. Instead of sharp high contrast, it produces a muted, more grayish result. Black keeps the base as it is. White inverts like difference, but with less intensity. Comparing difference and exclusion side by side, exclusion gives a gentler inversion, useful when you want experimental effects without harsh edges. Subtract. Subtract directly subtracts the blend color from the base color. If the blend is brighter, the result moves toward black. Unlike difference, there's no absolute value, so you only see darkening, never inversion. In the example, the circle darkens the cat, making the details inside more shadowy and deep. Subtract is often used in compositing when you need to remove overlapping brightness. Divide. Divide lightens the base by dividing it with the blend color. Brighter blend values create more intense lightening. White keeps the base unchanged. Dark colors brighten strongly. In the circle example, notice how the cat's face inside becomes washed out and bright. Divide is often used to correct shadows or create glowing effects. Now let's quickly compare them. Difference versus exclusion. Both invert based on differences, but difference is high contrast, while exclusion is smoother and more subtle. Difference versus subtract. Difference creates inversion, while subtract only darkens. Difference versus divide. Difference shows strong inverted colors, while divide brightens and washes out the base. Exclusion versus subtract. Exclusion produces muted inversion, while subtract removes brightness into shadows. Exclusion versus divide. One is subtle inversion, the other is strong brightening. Subtract versus divide. Subtract pulls down into darks. Divide pushes up into lights, opposites in behavior. That wraps up the inversion group of blend modes. These modes aren't always used in everyday photo editing, but they're powerful tools for creative effects and specialized corrections. In the next video, we'll move on to the component group, where blending works on hue, saturation, color, and luminosity. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and check the Patreon guide for detailed formulas and examples. Thanks for watching. This is Draphics. See you in the next one.